So what I have to share with you is part 2 of my texture paste tutorials where we make your own puffy snow to add to your projects. This is from the In the Meadow collection from Paper Tray Ink, and it also makes a wonderful little snowy roof for Holiday Lane. This is absolutely adorable. I can't even describe to you in words how cute this is. It's adorable, and you can't see how sparkly the glitter is because of my lighting, but I took some really great pictures, so you'll be able to see. And I know one of you out there is thinking right now that you can take the Tiny Town little house die, especially, ooh, the gingerbread die. The Tiny Town house die would be so perfect with this, and I just haven't had time to play with it yet, but I will. Unless you guys get to it first. Oh, there we go. Look at this. It's so sparkly and so adorable. Oh, I can't even tell you guys. I can't even just words don't even describe how cute this little thing is. And once it sets up, it's very hard. The glitter doesn't come off. And it's just, oh gosh, it's so cute. So what I want to do first is add a little bit of shading with a Copic alcohol marker. You can use distress markers. You could use your craft dye ink and smear it around on your little board and pick it up with a water brush, however you want to do it. I like to start on the bottom because that's of course where there's going to be lots of shading. We're just doing where the underside of the branches would be to give some dark definition and put some branches in where there aren't any. It just helps me figure out where I want to put my snow. Keep in mind there's going to be some branches in the middle, and what you're doing is just the underside of the branch. Remember too that spruce trees are going to have bigger branches on the bottom of the tree. They're going to have nice big branches on the bottom and some smaller branches on the top. There's not really any way to mess this up. I guess if you did completely mess it up, you could just color the whole thing in. Just leave lots of space in between. The cool thing is that no two trees are going to be alike. This is some of the puffy snow that I already mixed up, and I'm going to apply it with a regular paintbrush. This watercolor paintbrush is actually my Perfect Pearls brush, which I use for many different things. If it's not quite runny enough, you can always add a little bit more water. But you want it kind of the consistency of pancake batter. Maybe just a little thicker or thinner. It just depends on your preference. The clumpier that you make this, the puffier your snow will be, and the more realistic it's going to look. So this would be a great thing to do with kids. You can't really mess this up too much. I take that back. I messed up this morning using a little too much snow on one of my Holiday Lane houses. The mailman's here, so my dogs have decided that he's suspicious. He's probably bringing me craft supplies, so we like this. We like the mailman. So I'm just putting this in all of the light areas and kind of butting it up against my little shaded area. This helps me to visualize like where I want my snow and where I don't want my snow. And the more kind of irregular and clumpy this looks, the better it turns out when you're done. If you get an area where you haven't put enough, you can always add a little bit more. Really gives us a great three-dimensional look that adds some depth to your projects. And when you put glitter on the snow, I know not all of you like glitter, but the glitter makes it even better, I promise. Be brave, add some glitter, get some sparkle on your projects. Everyone will be so impressed. If I could have a snow-covered Christmas tree that had real snow that wouldn't melt and drip all over my floor for my Christmas tree, I would totally have that. I absolutely love evergreens. In Alaska, we have mostly spruce, and the black spruce are very, very sickly looking. They grow where there's a lot of permafrost, and so they're very skinny. They don't have a lot of full branches. They don't make very pretty Christmas trees. You have to go look for a white spruce or a blue spruce. Not a Sitka spruce. They get way too big here. But definitely a white spruce tree to make a Christmas tree here, which is more looking like the in the meadow one. Now what I'm doing is just going back and touching up just a little bit of where it's kind of already started to dry so that my glitter will stick, because I am all about glitter right now. It's the holidays, so glitter is totally on the menu. If you don't use it during the rest of the year, that's totally fine, but you get a free pass for glitter at Christmas because it's Christmas. Okay, check this out. So, super sparkly, very realistic looking snow, and now the magic happens. You guys ready for this? Blow some of the glitter. I'm going to have so much glitter in my laptop. It's not even going to be funny. Okay, so I don't want to hold this with my hands and burn myself. Hopefully you can see this on the video and watch the magical puffing up that happens. Okay, you totally won't believe this unless you do it yourself. It's very puffy, it's very three-dimensional. See that? It's just fantastic. Absolutely love this. You can add it to the roofs. I add a little bit on the chimney here, just kind of globbed it on, used the side of my brush and kind of plopped it on the side here. Be careful not to get it on the face of your house because it doesn't come off very well. I kind of did that a little bit in the back. You can see that. We don't talk about that side of the house. But yes, this is just a super fun technique. You can make really beautiful stuff with it. And I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. So please share your pictures with me. So can you believe that? That is so fun and so cool, and I discovered it completely by accident. It's the Mod Podge that's in the texture paste that likes to puff up and swell, and somehow the baking soda helps. So I don't really know how it works. I don't care. It's just super fun. So please share your pictures with me of your projects using the puffy snow and let me know what you think. Can't wait to hear from you. Bye-bye.